Talk to me about these two vessels, the Solong and the Stena Immaculate, because a lot of the environmental concerns stem not just from the fuel that they would be carrying to power the ships, of course, but what they were carrying as cargo.
Yes, indeed. So the tanker was carrying jet fuel or kerosene. That's a very light kind of oil, and it is extremely explosive, which is why we saw an intense fire yesterday. But also, if it gets onto the surface of the water, it tends to evaporate quite quickly. So any environmental consequences would be quite localized around the site of the collision. But there is this other aspect, the heavy fuel oil that powered the ships. Now that's a much stickier, tarry-like fuel, and that does clog the feathers of birds and the fur of seals and so on, and that can cause horrible consequences for them. They can't insulate themselves against the wet and the cold, so hypothermia would be a huge issue for them, as well as, of course, the toxic nature of the oil itself. So this is something that would be a big concern if there was a significant slick that did move towards land. And of course, when you're dealing with birds here, I mean, they nest on these cliffs, but they are feeding miles offshore, and that could be in the area where there might be an oil slick.